Newzroom Africa's Junior Khumalo has been attending that ANC NEC meeting, and he joins us now for a debrief from Boksburg. So crime top on the agenda for the ANC, Junior Khumalo. We also heard about the efforts to combat cash and transit heists, especially in the lead up to the festive season.
Indeed, Dudu, at the top of the agenda was definitely crime today. We had a briefing from Mr. Bheki. He spoke about also how the guns that are used in either by the Zamazamas or the individuals that commit cash in transit, how they get to those hands. He spoke about how some of these guns are received across the border. They come from across the border illegally. Some of these guns belong to former security entities that have closed down, but that have not declared where some of these guns have gone to. And also he spoke about some unscrupulous, as he called them, unscrupulous law enforcement officials who do deliver these guns to some of these criminals who commit these crimes. But also we still have the president of the ANC who is set to deliver a closing address later today. With us we have the ANC spokesperson Mahlengi Bhengu, just to give us a sense of what is going to be contained in the president's address. Mahlengi, thank you so much for joining us. What can we expect from the president when he delivers the closing address?
Of course, I'm always very careful not to be too preemptive of what the president will cover. But obviously, the sum total of what the 3 days have been all about and some of the decisive actions we're taking to tackle those matters that range from service delivery all the way to governance and all the way to internal political organizational matters that the ANC is seized with. And that, if I were to just start off with internal issues, the elections research, what it's telling us, our own in-house research, and of course also we've mined a lot of research data from other various sources, incredible sources to compare. And so some of what that is telling us about our state of readiness to fight this election on a spirited level. The second one is a matter of the census report. I'm certain that the president will touch on that and what that report also says to South Africans and what it says to the ANC as the governing party in terms of the 30-year trajectory. And we possibly will tie that with the manifesto review, our own campaign that we've embarked upon, just looking at what did we say when we issued that booklet to the people of South Africa and what census is telling us and whether there is a correlation. We've said that there is a correlation, and hopefully he will demonstrate that in his address. We'll probably speak a lot will be dedicated to service delivery. That is something that he's really been charging all of us to focus on in the various areas. We've just had a presser where we unpacked issues in the crime combating environment, ranging from violent crimes to illegal mining, and so on. And I think you did get quite a lot of detail, including statistics of the types of interventions that have been made, and some successful arrests, some successful prosecutions. I'm certain that he would also touch on that aspect, in addition to addressing the challenges related to water and addressing issues related to minimizing load shedding, taking us to an end of load shedding, but just how we are doing in terms of progress with the energy action plan. Then, of course, there's then the matter of other service delivery interventions that we ventilated during the course of these 3 days, together with the state of local government. So I could go on and on and on. It was it is still a very congested agenda. We're still in session. The president will deliver a live closing address, and you would be able to pick up some of the critical issues. And then we will then, through the Secretary General, go at length tomorrow at a press briefing.
Thank you so much. That is the ANC's national spokesperson, Mahlengi Bhengu-Motsiri, who was just giving us an update on what the president is likely to speak about when he delivers his closing address.
Junior Khumalo, thank you very much for that report.